Maury's Mazda's here today with the new 2017 Mazda 6. Now what I'd like to do is show you around the interior, the exterior, and then as well provide you with a driving review. So now a few changes for 2017 are going to be on the outside as well as on the inside. Starting on the outside, these mirrors are going to be a little bit different as well. They've added a different gray color. From there, inside, the steering wheel is going to be more similar to the all-new CX-9, and also the packages have been altered just a little bit. So who's looking at a Mazda 6? Maybe if you're sitting in stop-and-go traffic, if you're picking the kids up, if you're just needing a car to get you from A to B, I highly suggest you get out and drive the Mazda 6. This has to be one of my favorites in the kind of full-size sedan market. It qualifies for mid-size sedan, but because you get so much room in the back and trunk space as well for the driver, it definitely is going to almost bump up a class. So let's take a look at those back seats. So now in the back seat, I mean, I'm about 6'1", and I've got plenty of headroom, I've got leg room, and also this is a power seat, which is really nice for the person on the passenger side. Also, you're gonna have heated rear seats as well. Pretty cool if the kids are in the back, or if you've got 4 adults, maybe you're heading out to dinner. In Minnesota, it gets cold, and that's one of my must packages. So you've got a heated steering wheel and seats up front, and then as well heat in the back. All right, so let's click it down and drive. Now there is a sport mode as well, and you do have the paddle shifters on this newly designed steering wheel, which is pretty cool if you want to do a little bit sportier driving, but maybe you'll use that 5% of the time. I rarely catch myself using it in a car, so kind of fun if you do. You can kick it in, it'll hold the revs up a little higher, and it's just sportier to drive. So that's something you can kick in, but I mean, with 185 horsepower, it does have enough get up and go, and also you're going to get 35 miles per gallon on the highway. There's these active shutters up front that are going to help kind of push the air around to help you get the better fuel economy. Mazda has all this technology in here to help you get the best possible fuel economy out of this car, which for a large sedan like this to get 35 on the highway is pretty impressive. So well done Mazda on that. And then now as well, another thing that's really cool is, so on this heads-up display here, the screen pops out. It's telling me how fast I'm going, what my navigation directions can be. It also now has this equipment that can read the sign. So if there's a stop sign, it will then pull it up into the heads-up display and show me there. Pretty cool stuff. Not, again, necessities, but cool. And I definitely am a fan of the technology they put in this car because it's so easy to use. I love the Mazda system with the volume control down here. At first it took a little bit of getting used to, and it seemed like it would just be kind of awkward, but now that you have it down here, everything's at your hand where it's comfortably kind of resting and not up here, where you can still hit the heated steering wheel, heated seats, and your regular air conditioning controls, which, by the way, are very simple to use, but you've got the rest of your stuff down here. Your audio, your navigation, you can go through program your Bluetooth so you can take and receive calls from just the steering wheel, which is even more convenient. So all this stuff kind of adds up to make the Mazda 6 definitely one of my favorite kind of class-leading sedans. Great fuel economy, great warranty. It's so comfortable in this car. I love the seats in the Grand Touring here. You've got this cool piping on the seats. You've got the heated seats in here also. And I mean, it's a car where you could definitely spend a lot of time. Whether you're driving to the cabin on the weekends, driving back and forth to work, quiet, it's comfortable, you can stream your music in here, you've got the sunroof in the Grand Touring, and then again a few different kind of options set up for 2017 that they took a really good car and made it better. So I mean, it definitely is always one of my top 3 cars. If people ask me what to look at, I always tell them to go look at a Mazda because it seems like the reliability is there, the price is definitely very competitive in the market, and you get a lot of technology as well as style. The Kodo design language they put in these cars, I mean, this is a really good looking car. The wheels match perfectly on the outside. This Soul Red with those kind of darker titanium wheels, it just looks so good. And as we were shooting the video today, some people came up and asked if they could look at the car, which I don't think we've had that happen. And it definitely says something about the looks, because it definitely is a good looking car that drives well and is comfortable. So if that's something that's interesting to you, which I'd imagine if you're looking for a new car would be, definitely get out, take one for a spin, see what you think. On behalf of Maury's Mazda, thanks for watching. Now if you'd like to schedule your test drive in the all-new Mazda 6, make sure to call, click, or stop by today. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you buy happy.
tail lamps slip handsomely, I dare say, into a rear deck lid which kicks up nicely. The interior of the LaCrosse is where Buick really shows its intent to raise the bar